What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to Pokemon Platinum. In this video I'll show you how you can catch the legendary bird trio, which are Moltres, Articuno and Zapdos, but we need to do a few things. So go over to Route 219 and you'll need a Pokemon that knows the move Surf so you can get into the water. So keep going down, you will be finding a few trainers that you might need to battle with. So over here on Route 220, go to the right and keep on going through this water path and just keep on going this way. You might want to bring a couple of max repels so you don't find wall spawns on your way to Pal Park. So now on Route 221, keep on moving to the east and just keep on running. You will eventually find the entrance of the park, which is right here. So let's go inside. And as soon as you enter, you'll see Professor Oak. So he'll come up to you and say, Don, this is it. This is Pal Park. Pokemon from around the country can be brought here. In other words, Pokemon from places like Kanto and Hoenn. This place also happens to be where you compete to see how quickly you can catch those Pokemon. Alright, pretty cool. It's good to see you've come to join us for a visit. Let me make a gift of this trainer counter app for your Pokédex. And we obtained the trainer counter and installed it in our Pokédex. The trainer counter app tracks the Pokemon Radar's rankings. I plan to be in Eternal City for some time. Being here, I should make the best of my time studying the Pokemon of the Sinnoh region. And just like that, he goes over to Eternal City. So let's exit Pal Park and we are also going to Eternal City, so we can speak with him one more time and then we can actually start finding the legendary bird trio roaming around Sinnoh. So go all the way down and then turn left over here and you want to enter this house. This is where Professor Oak will be at. Speak with him and he'll say, it's you, good to see you. How is your Pokédex coming along? Capturing every kind of Pokemon is no easy feat, I'll grant you that. But I'm sure you can accomplish it. Alright, thank you. Yes, an acquaintance from Kanto has sent me something quite interesting. I think you'd make better use of it than I ever could. And he will give us an upgrade, that is to evolve Porygon into Porygon 2. I understand there is a Pokemon that evolves when it is traded while holding that upgrade. Incidentally, and this is an entirely different topic, I've heard that there have been sightings of very rare Pokemon, the legendary bird Pokemon Articuno, Zapdos and Moltres. They've been spotted at various locations here in Sinnoh, no less. Why, you may be lucky enough to see them yourself in your journeys. So, there it is, everybody. Now all we need to do is to go over to our Pokédex and go to the app where we can track down the Pokemons. So take a few steps and you'll start seeing them flashing in the map. That is the locations of Zapdos, Moltres and Articuno. So now I recommend you go to Route 205, which is right here next to Eternal City. Keep going in and out of the route and you will reset the locations of the legendary birds, and eventually you should be able to find one in your route, just like now. So going to the patch of grass and there it is, we just found Moltres. It will be at level 60, so for the sake of time and for the sake of the video, I'm going to use a Master Ball to catch all of the legendary birds. But if you want to try and catch them the normal way, I recommend you have a Pokemon that knows the move Mean Look, so you don't let the birds escape, and then of course try to put them at low health, and don't forget to bring a lot of Ultra Balls. So anyways, we caught Moltres and let's see what it says. So, one of the legendary bird Pokemon. It is said that its appearance indicates the coming of spring. How beautiful is that? So, there it is, everybody, that is Moltres in the bag. Now let's try and catch the next one, which will be Articuno. Here it is. I love the sprite of this Pokemon. I don't know, I think it just looks great. So, it will also appear as a level 60. So let's go over to our Master Ball and there it goes. So 1 shake, 2 shakes and 3 shakes. We got Articuno in the bag. fantastic. So yeah, let's take a look at what the Pokédex has to say about this legendary bird. A legendary bird Pokemon. It can create blizzards by freezing moisture in the air. Whoa, that is quite fascinating. So now all we need to do is to find Zapdos. So it is now in our route. Let's get into this grass patch over here. And here it comes. So there you have it. This is Zapdos, also at level 60. And all we need to do now is, of course, let's go to our bag and let's use the last Master Ball onto Zapdos. There it goes. And it should shake 3 times, and that should be it, everybody. Yep, we officially got the legendary bird trio, and we have all of them in our party. So let's see what the Pokédex has to say about this one. A legendary Pokemon that is said to live in thunderclouds. It freely controls lightning bolts. Alright, so there you have it. So let's go to our party and let's check all of the Pokemon out. So let's start with Moltres. It is a fire and flying type Pokemon. Alright. Mine has a bashful nature, caught on Route 205 at level 60, and has the moves Flamethrower, Safeguard, Air Slash, and Roost. Now Articuno, this is a nice and flying type Pokemon. It has a modest nature, we got it at level 60. The attacks are Agility, Ice Beam, Reflect, and Roost. And finally Zapdos. It is an electric and flying type. This one has a lax nature, caught at level 60, and the attacks are Charge, Agility, Discharge, and Roost. So there you have it, everybody. That is how you can catch the legendary bird trio in Pokemon Platinum. If this video was helpful to you, then make sure to hit that like button, it is very much appreciated. And subscribe so you don't miss out on my future uploads. With that being said, I will see you all in the next one.